Good afternoon, sisters and brothers. This is God's gift. I had some very interesting things that I wanted to show you today, and one of them is in Second Chronicles chapter 29, and it's really, I think we could be looking at something here that's very interesting. And Hezekiah began to reign when he was 25 years old, and he reigned 29 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Abijah, and the daughter of Zechariah. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all that David his father had done. Now this is the revival under Hezekiah. Hezekiah means strength of Jehovah. And I had a dream a while back about Hezekiah, and I'll try and link that in here. But he, in the first year of his reign, in the first month, opened the doors of the house of the Lord and repaired them, and he brought in the priests and the Levites, which I believe we are the Levites, because we are following the commandments, the laws of the Lord, and gathered them together in the East Street. East meaning before time or ancient times. East Street means, the streets of old. And he said unto them, Hear me, ye Levites, sanctify now yourselves, and sanctify the house of the Lord God of your fathers, and carry forth the filthiness out of your holy places. Sorry, I had to fix my screen there. For our fathers have trespassed and done that which was evil in the eyes of the Lord our God, and have forsaken him, and have turned away their faces from the habitation of the Lord, and turned their backs. And they had shut up the doors of the porch, and put out the lamps, and have not burned incense, nor offered burnt offerings unto the holy place, unto God of Israel. This is kind of like them hiding the keys to the kingdom, hiding things from us that we can't find them. Wherefore the wrath of the Lord was upon Judah and Jerusalem, that's now, and he had delivered them to trouble, to astonishment and hissing, as ye see with your eyes. For lo, our fathers have fallen by the sword, and our sons and daughters and wives are in captivity for this. This is our families, friends, and loved ones who are still under Satan's rule. They're not free. They haven't accepted Jesus. Now it is mine heart to make a covenant with the Lord, a God of Israel, that his fierce wrath may turn away from us. My sons, be not now negligent, for the Lord has chosen you to stand before him, to serve him, and that ye should minister unto him and burn incense. Now here's what I want to say. I believe Psalms 117 is a splitting of 2 years within a year. Pastor Sandy showed me this, and how it goes from, from our year to year, yet there's a year within it. That is from Yom Kippur to Yom Kippur. And so I believe we're in the second half of this year, which God is showing me, and this is the Second Chronicles, which is pertaining to us now. So verse 12 through about verse 14, there's a bunch of names, and the Lord had me put the Strong's words in for these, so I'm going to read these as it is in Strong's. Then those together arose, grasping the son of burdensome, and Jehovah, the son of those who Jehovah helped, the sons of the assembly, the sons of bitterness, bent the sons of the servants, and helped the sons, praising God. And of the exile, Jehovah is the brother of the sons, the plotter and the planner. The pleasure of the sons of Jehovah is brother. So I'm going to put this, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to read them on a different page here, but I need you guys to try and follow here. I'm in verse 12 now, or 13, I'm sorry. And the sons of God protected the vigilant, and the ones of God that were swept away, and the sons of the gatherer. And the Lord Jehovah remembers the gifts of Jehovah, and the sons of the faithful. God lives, and the renowned, the sons of praising, heard by Jehovah, and my strength is God. Verse 15, They gathered their brethren and sanctified themselves and came according to the commandment of the king by the words of the Lord to cleanse the house of the Lord. Now this is us when we took everything out of our houses, our homes, our temples. And this is us giving it back to the Lord and trying to worship Him in the right way and know who He is. And I'm in verse 16 now. And the priest went into the inner part of the house of the Lord, the inner part. This is our spirit man where he is, to cleanse it, and brought out all the uncleanliness that they found in the temple of the Lord into the courts. This is where the courts will be trampled. This is where we brought all of our stuff out into the courts of the house of the Lord. And the Levites took it and carried it out abroad into the brook of the darkness, which means mourning. This is where, they will be mourning. Now they began in the first day of the first month, which is also a new moon, to sanctify. On the 8th day of the month, they came to the porch, this is from Hebrews Strong's 481, in the sense of tying and binding to a building. This is us binding ourselves to the Lord of Lords. So they sanctified the house of the Lord in 8 days, and in the 16th day of the first month they made an end. Sisters and brothers, this is Sunday according to the Torah, Saturday night into Sunday. This comes from the 8th month that they made an end. The end means in Hebrews 3:6-1-5 to accomplish, to complete, to be at an end. Okay, in verse 18, I hope I have this where I need it, guys. I'm so sorry. Then they went to Hezekiah, which means Jehovah is my strength, the king, and said, we have cleansed all the house of the Lord and the altar of burnt offerings, which means a sacrifice of the ascending or a stairway, with all the vessels, this is all the people thereof, and the showbread, which means the arrangement, and the table. The showbread table means an arrangement of the meal, the king's table, with all the vessels thereof. Sisters and brothers, I think this has something to do with where we're at right now. At the top of this calendar, the 7th month means ATONEMENT, which means enduring. It's only in 1 Kings 8:2. So the Lord had me make a calendar of the 7th month, and we are currently, let me see, we're on the 2nd day of Sukkot, which today is Wednesday, Sukkot Tabernacles 2, which is the 26th day. Today is September 26th, but it's the 16th day. What we just read about in that I just read to you guys. So the 2nd Chronicles 29:17. Are we at the 16th day? We know the month also means moon, so it could be the 16th day after the new moon. What I read about David and Jonathan, and how David, he went and hid when the new moon came. He was hidden for 3 days. Now I'm going by the Torah calendar only because that is where the tetrads were on. And I'm looking at this. There's so many things, sisters and brothers. We know we're right here in this period of time where we could go into the beginning of October. And according to the Torah calendar, it is October 2nd, the 22nd day. I don't know. I woke up and I heard the 16th in a dream a while back. So is this the 16th day? I don't know. I'm just showing you some things. But let me see, what else did I have? I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to leave it in the links. A video I did about atonement and how on Stellarium, the 21st day, it's like there's a meeting place. I don't know. Guys, it was last year, but I feel like the things that we were shown last year are coming about now. And I just pray that, this blesses you guys. We don't know, it seems like we don't know the day and hour, but the Lord is leading us to so many things. The 21st, you figure the night of the 20th, which is Sunday, I was told that the baby is born Sunday at 3:30 a.m. I was told the last quarter. You know, the Lord was showing me so many things, but the 16th, I woke up from a dream and I was yelling the 16th, the 16th. So whether we're here, I don't know. You know, Jesus comes in the middle of the feast. I don't know if that's for our timing, though, but I'm just saying, you know, it's just something to look at, guys. I pray that you guys are blessed. I'm going to keep on this, and I love you all, and we're near. Be blessed in the Lord, and stay strong, and keep looking up. Bless you all. This is God's gifts. Time is short.